Hey YouTube, in today's story we will be talking about an entitled mom that is blaming another mother how bad she is by allowing her kid to drink alcohol. Well, this sounds perfectly reasonable, but mind you that the entitled mom is in a foreign country where the legal age to drink is much lower than in America. Let's hear how this conversation goes. Entitled mom wants to change a foreign country's drinking age because it's a bad influence on her kid. So a little backstory here. Every few years my mom and I take a little vacation together and go to some sort of an all-inclusive resort in Cuba, Dominican or some other place. Last year in particular, we decided to go to Cuba because it's been a long while since we traveled there together. Now I don't know about the places outside of the resort we were at, but the drinking age within the resort was 16. I was 18 already, though I actually do look more like a 16-year-old. Now, also keep in mind that I live in Canada where the drinking age is 19, so I'm just a few moments shy of my own country's drinking age as well. Anyways, I'm not a fan of hard liquor or anything like that. I would usually just go for a mixed drink like piña colada or something of the sort. My mom was fine with me drinking on the trip because firstly, I was past the drinking age in the country we were visiting. Secondly, I wasn't drinking anything crazy apart from some colorful cocktails, and thirdly because she was around me the whole time and was well aware of what I was doing. However, this apparently wasn't good enough for our delightful entitled mom. Let me introduce you to the cast. EM, entitled mom, EK, embarrassed kid, BT is bartender, RM is resort manager. So me and my mom went down to the pool on this particular morning and we were hanging around this in-pool bar they had. We were both enjoying our colorful drinks when I hear a woman behind me speaking to her son. "Oh look sweetie, that's a really cool looking drink. Talk about my red and yellow drink. Do you want one of those?" "Yeah, sure." Entitled mom turns to the bartender and starts ordering their drinks. "I'll have a mojito please, and my son here will have whatever the girl over there is having." "That's fine madam, but I'll have to make it without alcohol as your son doesn't have the adult wristband." "Wait, hers has alcohol? Did you check her wristband? She doesn't look old enough." "Yes madam, she has the exact same blue adult wristband as you do." The bartender proceeds to make her a mojito and gives the son a non-alcoholic version of my tequila sunrise. Entitled mom then heads close to me and my mom and starts to chat with us. It's super common for different groups of people to talk and become friends on vacation, so I didn't think much of it. Keep in mind that my mom is super shy, which is why she didn't really speak at this point. "Hey there!" "Hey, how are you guys doing?" "We're having such a good time. I was just gonna say though, you look so young. I couldn't even believe when the bartender over there told me that you were an adult." "Oh well, I'm only 18, so I guess I'm still pretty young for an adult." Entitled mom's mouth practically hits the floor at this moment, and I'm just standing there confused. "You're 18? How the F did you get an adult wristband?" I was kind of taken back by her aggressiveness, especially because 18 is actually considered the adult drinking age in many countries, so it shouldn't come as that much of a shock. Me, "Well, the drinking age here is actually 16 and since I'm 18, I get the wristband." "Do you think I'm stupid? The drinking age is 21, but nice try." She heads over to the bartender again, who shoots me that "Is she gonna cause a problem look?" and I just give him a nod. "Excuse me sir, that child over there has an adult wristband for some reason and I just want you to know that you've been serving alcohol to a minor. What kind of establishment is this? You're showing children that it's okay for them to drink." "She's actually 18 madam, that's 2 years over the drinking age here." "Excuse me? The drinking age is 21 actually. You really want me to believe that it's okay to serve alcohol to 16-year-olds? Embarrassing kid is starting to get really embarrassed at this point and tries to back away from the situation, but entitled mom grabs his arm and yanks him back. "Bartender, the drinking age is 21 in the USA and I'm sure you can tell this is a completely different country." "Well, any drinking age under 21 is completely insane. You're still children. By giving this child," points at me, "an alcoholic beverage, you're telling my son it's okay for him to drink." I look over embarrassed kid who looks like he would rather just die right now than be in this situation any longer. Entitled mom tells the bartender to go get the resort manager, and after a long sigh, he does. Resort manager heads towards the pool and entitled mom starts with her little speech again, although on a calmer note. "Hello sir, I just wanted to say that I find it extremely inappropriate that you are serving alcohol to minors such as that girl," points at me again. "You're setting a bad example for other children." "She's not a minor, not in this country. But in America, the drinking, this is not America." She then proceeds to tell the manager that she's going to put in a petition to change Cuba drinking age. Yes, you've read that right. The American lady wants to change Cuba's drinking age. And then this lady, this effing lady, had the audacity to get up in my mom's face and start screaming about what a horrible mother she was. "Do you know what you're doing? You're raising an alcoholic. You disgust me. How dare you allow your daughter to influence my child like this?" Now listen, I knew my mom wasn't going to say anything back, but come on, how the hell was I gonna hold back? Me, first of all, change your effing tone if you're going to speak to my mother. Second off, I don't know what type of privilege you're used to, but an entire country, which you probably only visit once a year, isn't going to change their laws because you don't agree with them. Third, with a mom like you, your kid's probably gonna end up having to drink secretly, so you're the one that's probably gonna end up with an alcoholic on your hands. And lastly, my mom works 3 jobs to support my sister and I, and we rarely get to have a vacation like this, so excuse me if I don't want to spend my time arguing with your horrible self. My mom and I then left the pool area and went back to our room to cool down a bit. A few hours later we went to the lobby for some drinks and I asked the manager who was there what happened to the lady, out of curiosity. He said that after I left, she kept picking a fight with the bartender and any young people who tried ordering drinks, and that they refunded her the night she still had left at the hotel and were sending her back to the USA that same night. Later on, I saw her and her kid checking out of the resort along with the group that was leaving that night. She shot me a deadly glare and I gave her a sarcastically nice little wave. Needless to say, the rest of the vacation was amazing, the people at the resort were so incredibly sweet, and my mom and I had the best time ever. We even talked with the bartender the next day about how insane the lady was. He joked around that they should put in a petition to ban her from the country. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did. On another note, I actually feel really bad for the kid. He seemed like he had been in an embarrassing situation like this with his mom many times before. I also feel that she's the type of mom that would restrict him from doing anything and that would obviously cause him to go and do it secretly. I think we should just all start a petition to ban entitled moms from having any more children since they love petitions so much. Wink wink. That was the story, and now let's see what the comment section says about this. Hopefully she stays out of Quebec. It's 18 here. Hey 18-year-old, go fight in a war. Operate your 3-ton vehicle, get married, buy a house, get sent to adult prison, sign legally binding contracts. Cool, mind if I have a beer? Shocked Pikachu face, you're far too young for alcohol. Americans. Here, have a semi-automatic weapon capable of killing dozens of people at range in seconds, but an alcoholic drink? Dear God, no. What do you think we are, monsters? Where I'm from, you can legally drink alcohol in your own home at 5, drink alcohol with a meal at 16, and drink alcohol at pubs or buy it at 18. Good luck with the entitled mom going there. Let's hope she never visits Europe. Many countries, including the UK, you can drink beer and fermented alcohol, like wine, at 16. If you're with an adult, over 18. Sometimes the law requires you to be eating a meal. And in Spain, the law is 16 regardless of alcohol and without having to have an adult with you. Source: I used to teach personal social health education to 11 and 16-year-olds. There is a reason why people travel outside of the US border when they turn 18. God, this mother is such a prude if she is arguing about the law when she is visiting another area that is not the USA. I know, right? It's like visiting someone else's house and complaining that they do something differently in their house than you do in yours. Makes no sense. So that was the video for today. Let me know how you think about this. And I'm curious, what is the legal age to drink in your country? Share that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be highly appreciated. It really does help my channel out. Also, if you enjoyed this and want to stay up to date on the latest videos, then don't forget to subscribe. You can expect more videos like this in my channel. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.